especially at Manitou Beach. I can see God's eyes in the lightning and hear his voice in thunder. Only when I am at the weather station is when I can feel him beating in my heart and feeling vibrations of thunder. I get so excited when I see a storm cloud coming. I may jump in the air and scream. When I check a storm, I can see everything in God's point of view, as well as everybody. When I leave the weather station, I hear God's message to always be a safe, responsible storm watcher. I really love storms and like to watch them come and go. At Manitou Beach has visual artistics, areas that I really enjoy. It is an environment conducive to enjoyment and storm watching. I think I will be a great storm chaser and weather photographer and forecaster, and I think God thinks so too. As the wind blows and causes the waves on the lake, I can envision a storm coming, and I think about how God was baptized by John the Baptist. It also reminds me of his disciples being afraid during the storm and calling Jesus to save them. When I leave this place, I am reminded in whatever I do, God is with me, leading me in all I do. That is why I have a positive attitude about everything I want to do in my life.
Hello, I'm Zachary Singer, and my Bible verse is the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, and your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us today our daily bread. Forgive us our debts, as we also have forgiven our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For yours is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Matthew 6. Verses 9 to 13. When I'm in my favorite location, it's the top of the hiking trails overlooking Eagle Creek Regional Park. I feel that God is there on that hill with me because I'm surrounded by God's creation, and I feel safety and comfort. When I'm on the hill, I feel that God is talking to me and telling me that I'm a generous, helpful guy. When I leave this place, I feel sad, but God tells me to go and be a bigger part of the faith community. God is calling me to help people in their time of need.
Hello, my name is Michael Turner. My Bible verse is 1 Corinthians 13:7. Love never gives up, never loses faith, is always hopeful, and endures through every circumstance. Where I find God is on top of the lookout tower at Camp Seton. On top of that tower, I've never felt closer to God. It's a place where I can look out and see what God has created. I feel like I'm closer to Him, more bonded together. I feel more active in my faith community. It makes me feel that I can go out and transform the world. I feel as if God surrounds me and helps me with ambitions to change the world. When I'm up there, looking out, feeling a breeze flow through my hair, I hear God calling me and telling me I can do whatever I want, telling me that I can help, telling me that I am amazing. When I depart from the tower, I'm pessimistic, but God guides me in the direction of helping, teaching, and healing others. God is calling out to me to be helpful in people's darkest times.
You have been privileged to have the glimpse of the very private stories that these young people have chosen to make public. They are role models for you. Because you see, God is calling each one of us to see where God is already at work, where God is has already transformed our lives. How God has already loved us. And that's not dependent on what we do or what we achieve. You too are called to think about where it is that you experience God most closely. These folks have all written it down on jot notes in much deeper ways than what they wrote out for what you heard today. And I had them take those jot notes and put it in their Bible so that from time to time over the decades to come, as they reach for their Bible and they happen to open it to the spot where that page is, there are going to be times in their lives when there will be great difficulties. And it will be hard to know where God is. And it will not feel as though God is very close. And even though it may be a long time since the last time they thought about that special place, when they remember that, all that God has done in them already will flood back and remind them of that ever-present love of Christ. So they have witnessed to you today that knowledge of love. And they will witness to you as well in a short while in the affirmation of baptism ritual, this testament of faith. It's not just for them. We are called to reaffirm our faith every day. Martin Luther talks about us being washed anew in the waters of baptism every morning. Always, always a fresh start with Jesus. Thank you for blessing this community with your knowledge of God's love. May we continue to share our stories, because they know that there is more than one place where they experience God's love. They just told you about a most special place. Thanks be to God. Amen. I invite the band to come forward to lead us in our hymn of the day.